Yo, thanks for the biddies and the Giga emote. Giga emote. Where you want? No. I should have played him right just for the memes. The song that started the dab trend, and people don't realize that. Normally, I would use Frigga behind Victoria Hand, which I guess I should have done. Oh wow, Valentino gave him a Doom. Nice. Okay, so apparently my opponent is playing a Doom, Doctor Doom, Doom 2099 deck, and Valentina gave him a Doom on Karmatage. I mean, oh, okay. He's not a Doom 2099. I guess he is a Doom 2099 inside an Airsham. That's some stinky fart shit. I think I still might win this though. Dab, dab. Okay, he plays one card. Let's say he plays it right. He gets a Doombot over here. Got Doombot. It's 4, 7. That's 24. That's 23. Hopefully I can get to 19. Or he doesn't get to 19. It's for 2 cubes. We stay in. We do. do not win this. Oh, dude, you know what I forgot when I was doing my... Oh, dude, checks. Katie Cat, the whole crew, what up? How you guys doing? How's your stream? Sorry, I'm just finishing eating. Dude, thank you so much for the raid, checks. What were you up to? My Twitch won't load, so can't see stream or hear you, but have a good stream. Well, I hope other people can see my stream? Question mark? How have you been, Katie? It's good to see you. Playing some Clash of Clans, I see. Chex wanted to say hello, and he hopes you have a great raid. He hopes I have a great raid? I appreciate the follow, Suarez? Suarez? How do I pronounce that? What up, Bear for Buddy? That Suarez? Okay, perfect. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. I'm used to seeing it spelled how Extreme spelled it out. Oh, no, my bad. Sorest. Like you're the sorest person on the planet? Not raid. Oh, what you up to, Katie? You been playing some Clash of Clans or Clash Royale today? I appreciate the follow. Hold on, let me show my cam. Done eating now. Yo, what up, what up? I'm Creed. I play all kinds of games. I'm 14 minutes in the stream. I'm really like 8 minutes because of my starting screen. How are you doing, Bear for Buddy? Who else did I miss? Extremes out there. What up, what up? Chex, I appreciate the raid again. You're very cute, very handsome. Did I miss anyone else? I haven't even gotten a chance to type in my Discord that I'm live. Let's see, what'd you say, Katie? Like Suarez. I didn't make it to ultimate. I saw that in Matchy's stream. You had won like 5 games in a row, and then things went sideways, to say the least. I hate that. Matchy was like, no. I don't know what that means in relation, but is it something that only happens in the weekend? Like it's almost like a mini tournament or something that people can enter, and you try to get as many wins as you can and within the weekend period. Alright, sorry. I just posted my Discord. Alright, I'm gonna get into a game here. I don't know how familiar y'all are with Marvel Snap. Is the music good? Loud enough? And it's on the path of legends, so each month it resets. People get wins. Everything is A-okay? Perfect. I appreciate it. Good looks, Katie. Good looks. So it is only on the weekend. Now, is this on Clash of Clans or Clash Royale? I know. I appreciate it, Extreme. Thanks for the follow, bud. CR? Okay, because that's what I know you seem to play more, but Chex was playing Clash of Clans, correct? I guess I can hop on CR here. Extreme, Bear, Suarez. Are y'all like, what up, Captured? How you doing, bud? Do y'all play all of the Supercell games or just a couple of them? He plays cock way too much. Little Andre the Giant for the homie Captured. Ooh. I love playing with my cock. The thing is, you just got to do it in moderation, and you know what they say, that it's a time and place. There's a time and place for everything. I used to play all of them, but now just Clash of Clans. Got you. Yeah, I'm friends with. I don't know if y'all know her, but her name's X3 Selena. She plays all of them too, so I'm not very familiar. I just got into Clash Royale about a month ago, so I'm very new. W Cell and D, yeah, we love Cell around here. Okay, that's not good. How familiar are y'all with Marvel Snap? Huh. Dude. So one of the cool things about this game are all the effects these cards have. Well, with a lot of games, obviously, but look at Frigga, who is, Thor's mom. She's got this like rainbow for the Bifrost Bridge. I don't know if y'all how familiar y'all are with the. If I say the word familiar one more time, I'm gonna hit myself. With the Thor movies, I think I'm just gonna play the bear for the homie bear for Buddy. Good, just got in my birthday gift. Let's go. Happy early birthday or in early today. When's your birthday? You need a clan to grow in, you're welcome to join. I don't, Marvel Rivals? I have been obsessed with Marvel Rivals. I probably played, I don't even know, 9-ish hours this weekend, probably. I love me some Penny Parker. I can play a bunch of different characters, mainly Penny, Mantis, Luna, Cloak and Dagger. All right, we don't know what to play. So one of the things, this card, the Collector from like the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, played by Benicio del Toro. He's a card that when you play him, okay, there are other cards in the game that give you cards. So she adds 2 arrows. So you kind of like, he's good to play. And then you want to play her, because as you'll see here in a second, I guess I'm just doing this. This is awkward, though. We hate Jotunheim. So watch Collector go on the board, and then when she makes the arrows, he's going to grow in power. But now my hand's full, so I can't draw from my deck. That's not ideal, but, what do we play here? Okay, we're going to play him, for sure. Hold on, I'm going to get to your chats in 1 second. Sorry. We're on the second to last turn. Okay. The Hawk. This Hawk's pretty cool. He makes all the locations basically temporarily disabled. So I have a card right here that's going to lose power after each turn. Boom, boom. But if I play the Hawk here, I can at least spare myself one turn of getting sucked. Like sapped. You know what I mean? This is no bueno, though. Maybe just here it there. I've never played Snap, I can't lie. Oh, happy birthday, bro. That's what I'm saying, Captured. Your birthday is the 22nd. Wow, that's a super early birthday. We're happy birthday month. Granted, February is the shortest month, so. Familiar. No, you just made me say it again, Katie. I blame you. That's on her. That's on her. That's not on me. I got a new Xbox controller. Let's go. I remember you, talking about that the other day. Because sometimes extreme, you got to balance it out. Dang 22. That's what I'm saying. Who do y'all play? Bear, or Bear? You didn't say you played Rivals, but Swarest, and Extreme. Who do y'all play in Rivals? You're gonna be 23. Let's go, Captured. The Michael Jordan year, as we call it. This isn't good for your lad. Okay, we're gonna play Victoria Hand and Living Tribunal? Question mark? We're probably losing this, but we're gonna stay in just to show y'all the magic. No, I'll pass, man. I'll pass. Not. You gotta give me a little time. I try to play a mix. Luna's so good. Invisible Woman, love that. I haven't played with her much. Winter Soldier, probably my highest play times. I wish I was good with Winter Soldier. I've been practicing him. Ooh, little Venom crying emote. You can't post some music. Good comms, Captured. Good comms. Wait, hold on, Captured. So, by the way, what we're talking about right now, chat, is my Discord. A couple weeks ago, I kind of... Not that we had any security concerns. I would thank you, Bear. I would like to think I'm relatively wholesome. Maybe as time goes by, you'll get a familiarity with me, and we can go from there. But nah, um, in my Discord, not that there was any security things, but just to make it more secure, I made it to where people have to like answer a question. It's one question. It's like, what interests you? Basketball, American football, football, right? And you pick it, and it gives you permissions in the Discord channels, and so that's what Capture is referring to. I appreciate that follow, Bear. Everyone who followed today, checks if you're still out there lurking. I genuinely appreciate the raid. I know you're a homie of the homies, so you're a homie by association. You play Thor for tank. What about you, Extreme? Did I miss where you answered? Who do you play? Uh, if you want, Kate, I can show you at some point. I don't know if you already have Frosty Tools like set up, but it's just like when you go to that website where you basically picking what things you want it to do. Like one of the things people I see at times, they'll have it pop up like a trivia message during ad breaks, which is solid. But the thing is, it just gets really floody, in my opinion. It like will flood a chat with commands, and I don't like that. So I only have it set to do like 2 or 3 things. But if ever need be, um, you can join a voice call or whatever in Discord and not instantly leave, you goober. Um, and I could show my screen and just kind of walk you through it. You don't have to talk. You can just type. I show you my screen and I kind of like just do like a little. I thought you said you played Rivals. Oh, you said you know Rivals. That's my fault, Extreme. That's my fault. Um, I got scared. Well, the funny thing is, I immediately was like, "Yo, what up, Katie?" Because your name in there is like Clash Potatoes something. So Matchy didn't even know who it was. He was like, "Who is that?" I was like, "It's Katie Cat." But I'm almost immediately, he's like, "Yo, what up?" I was like, "You don't have to say anything. We're just playing Phasmophobia," and then gone. I was like, "Okay, I guess she hates us." I'm not great. Haven't played rank at all yet, but plan to this season. I'll run some with you. I don't know necessarily rank. I'm right now. I'm gold 2, I think. Having played most of this season this weekend. I got scared. But yeah, if I ever need to help you and show you, I'm down. Again, I appreciate the follows. Let me get into another game. Ooh, little triple eights in the middle. That looks good. So on this game right now, this is the ranked. Well, basically, there's no unranked really. There kind of is, but um, if you play on ladder on this game, it's all ranked. And as you can see, here are the ranks, right? And basically every season but one for the last 2-ish years, I've hit the max rank. Um, and that's right here once you get to infinite. So you go through the ranks as normal, 77, 78, and boom. And then once you hit 100, you just get like your global ranking. So I'm top 40,000, which is solid considering I don't really. Once I get here, I don't play ladder anymore. I got a picture of my controller. Oh, you trying to post it? Um, Yo, Capture, did you in your roles thing? Did you answer? What am I thinking of? So one of the categories is like entertainment, right? Like sport, or I'm sorry, TV, film, and music. Did you answer yes to that? Because I think that's how you get music access. What up, Skulls? How's your Monday been, dude? I like that emote. There's a lot going on there. It kind of looks like, at first glance, a cluster of balloons wearing a thong twerking. But that could just be my imagination. Don't hold me to that. I was trying to figure out Discord some more and was clicking things. It was like, oh my goodness, oops. I figured, yeah. Yeah. Especially since you're new to my Discord. That no worries though. But yeah, we were just playing some Phasmophobia. You could have hung out and watched. Alright, get into it. Did I miss anything? Kira, dude, you don't have to come in here dropping your biddies all over the place. Wanna make a brain back a couple of years. That's the real T-Pain, by the way. I always like to remind people. So the real T-Pain was in. I'm sure y'all have heard of the video game Rust, where they were doing. A bunch of streamers were doing a Rust server. Thank you again, Kira. Hey, how's your Monday been? I was lurking in your stream yesterday, by the way. I was just swamped, so I couldn't really chat. I didn't want to do one of the things where I started to chat because I had like 6 minutes and I just blow up your chat and then I vanish all of a sudden without saying bye. But that was the kind of situation I was in. Dude, T-Pain is an American treasure. Him and Jack Black, there's a couple people that we just need to preserve at all cost. They just need to be preserved at all cost. What do we play here? This is kind of interesting. I did see, so at one point when I was lurking, you were watching a video and it was like some cops. They were talking to a chick and I think she had her like food stolen or something. So she was telling, I was like, what did I come into? It seemed awesome, but I was like, I think I joined at the wrong time here. Thanks again for the bits, by the way. I feel like I was on a train of thought. I lost it though. Oh, T-Pain. Yeah. Anyways, Rust server, right? And so in that Rust server, they had like a nightclub, and that's what I'll play it one more time. So T-Pain is basically performing a show. It's hilarious. The only problem is the guy he's a streamer as well. He's the one who was like running the nightclub in the server. And his computer it basically started to pop off too much. They had too many lights, too much, and his computer started to chug. So like T-Pain would get into his verse and it would sound so good. And then like the other dude's computer wouldn't be able to keep up with it all and it would chug. And then T-Pain, who obviously is used to like world-class studios and equipment, right? Like, when he doesn't have to worry about tech issues as like this. I'm sure they pop up. And but he was a good sport about it, and the streamer obviously people eventually flooded because he's a small streamer generally, but he was in like a server with a bunch of huge streamers like Kai and Will Neff, and so long story short, what was really sweet is people didn't pile on him like, oh, you ruined the T-Pain thing. Eventually, they like showed him love, and he got a lot of donations and support to try to help his computer, and it was awesome, very wholesome, very neat, very cute. I wanna feel. Sorry. Yo, what up, PB? Peanut butter jelly time. Nah, what up, PB? Did you watch any of that Man City Arsenal match yesterday? Oh, look at PB coming in, starting his Pokemon journey, immediately catching a tarantula. Oh yeah, so good, dude, so good. I found myself rooting for Manchester City yesterday, which felt a little weird, but... Oh, I think I'm going to lose this game because my opponent is playing Hella, which is very strong. What you been up to, PB? You play some, any Warzone this weekend? Ooh. Okay, we need to play the Sentinel and then Victoria Hand. No. Ooh, I got the play. We play a juiced up Thanos and then we copy him. I caught bits with Warzone in it. Okay, that answers my next question. Yeah, it's pretty good, dude. Arsenal, ooh, they definitely sent a statement like, hey, we're still here in the title race. We got a 2 calls. Dude, 80, no ma'am. No, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gifted, the click outs to Zell and Tiger Sparky. Wait, does Katie doesn't even have a sub for herself, so I gotta help her with that. Thank you so much, Katie. I appreciate that. You know what? For that, I'll switch to CR. How about that? Also, my opponent just insta quit on your boy. Kira with some bits too. Now 110. Thank you so much, Kira and Katie. Y'all did not have to do that. That is very, very kind. I'm a little speechless. I appreciate it. They did indeed, man. It was a good result. I don't do my dream team. Do you mean like a fantasy? Like a EFL? Because 2 things. Now, let me preface. I stopped keeping track of it after a certain amount of weeks, and I'm bummed about that. Hold on, what is it? Premier League Fantasy. But long story short, we actually set up a league for the community, right? I hope this doesn't dox me. If so, oh well. Bop, 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 bop. Where do I go? Home. Oh, I gotta sign in first. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, long story short, so I'm a huge sports fan, as you probably caught. We've talked about it all ad nauseum in Foul Stream, right? But so, for example, last March, and this is for anyone else out there lurking, y'all might be interested in this as well. But so when March rolls around, I do like a March Madness bracket. So any subs who want to submit a bracket, we do like a pool, and then I give a little bit of money. I think last year was like $10. To the winner, whoever has the best, bracket. We also did that, and you'll be interested in this, PB. We did it with Euros last year. So everyone submitted their Euro bracket, and whoever had the best bracket won some money. And we started to do that with the Premier League, but none of us kept up with it. So long story short, it eventually fell to the wayside. But if more people got into it, I would take it more seriously as well. But anywho, I don't remember my login. All right, if you join the Discord, PB, I think you already have, right? I will send you the link, or we'll get you set up, and you can join the next one on here, and I'll join. Oh, perfect. Now you're gonna probably, if you've been keeping up with your team, like here's an example. At the beginning, let me get into a game, and then I'll talk. At the beginning of the season, right? You know how you have a captain and a vice captain, okay? Well, one of the weeks, I want to say it was match day 3. Basically, like, Newcastle was playing somebody that I thought they could get a clean sheet with, and their defender Dan had good performances the first 2 weeks, whatever. I made him my vice captain on that particular week. Okay, now keep in mind, I had Mo Salah and Heung-min Son as 2 of my offensive players. I had Salah as like my captain, thankfully. But for long story short, I put Dan, the defender from Newcastle, in as my vice captain. Okay, that's, cool. The problem is I didn't check it again for weeks. So meanwhile, I have Heung-min Son. Now he's kind of fallen off the last couple months, but he had a great September, especially. And it's like he could have been my vice captain this whole time. Instead, I have a defender for a team that was conceding goals like crazy. That's not ideal. Please believe in my heathens. Yeah, I had fun with the Euros. I had a little league too. You are that? Yeah, that's what as soon as I said that, I was like, I think he already is. Yeah, well then, I'll make sure to tag you if you haven't already. Make sure you go to that channels and roles section. Let me show all of y'all. So if you're in my Discord, if you go to the top, there's channels and roles. Okay, and all it says is what gets you going in the loins. All you gotta answer. It's a really simple question. And then you just check what you find interest in. It'll give you the roles, which will give you permissions to then type. Thank you again for the hype train, Kira and Katie. Y'all are great. We love women, strong women especially, but if their names start with a K, even better. We love them. Okay, so one thing I can do is really cuck my opponent here. Speaking of cuck, they just gave him a gore. How about that? Is I can play this this bear card. It's gonna make more squirrels. I'm gonna do this. It's gonna make more squirrel. No, he probably beats me. This is dumb. Oh. Maybe it's that. I'm adding 7. Oh, I fucked up. This is all bad. This is no bueno. We got squirrels for days right now. Wait, did I miss more bits? I just heard the alert, but I don't see them on my thing. WKs, indeed. All I did, sometimes you just gotta, Fill a person up with squirrels. Just you gotta give them a lot of squirrels. There are 11 squirrels on the board. So if you in Matchy's stream last night, he had a game like this, and he had 11 squirrels, and I told him anything you can do, I can do better, bud. I like to go on the outside. Outside, I like to go on the outsider for the odd captain. I had a good run on Palmer. Oh my god. What up, Sel? How's your Monday been so far, Queen? Oh, Kira trying to get me to show ass or something. What's going on here? No, you're not done yet. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much, Kira. That's 130 bits already. Absolute queen shit. Hold on, let me check. I think that puts you on a decent leaderboard already. Hold on. I'm not actually ending stream. Don't panic. Stay with me. Oh, look at Kira already in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kira top 8. Looking so hot. Katie Cat already in my Teletubbies top leaderboard. So cute. Very cute. We love to see it. Show that ass. Whoa. A bit aggressive. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, Clash Royale, I guess, for a second. I haven't played in like 4 days, though. This is going to be ugly. I was watching Cell play yesterday, and she's got level 15 Valkyries and like a giant like Warhammer, like an instrument of siege warfare. If you've seen the movie Lord of the Rings, you'll know there's the giant Warhammer called Grond. Yeah, I'm a nerd. I know what the Warhammer's name is in Lord of the Rings. Sue me. Yeah, it kind of looked like that. Dude, thank you so much, Swarest, right? That's what Katie said it should be pronounced. You said Sorest. Do I need to add the W in there? But again, thank you for stopping by, hanging out, and the follow, of course. Soar, so no W. Okay, Sorest. Look at Katie trying to set me up. Katie's trying to sabotage me already. All right, have a great day, Sorest. I appreciate you very much, mi amigo. Kira, Katie, thank you again. The follows, y'all are very cute, very handsome. Yo, did anybody watch any of the Grammys last night? Did you put a question mark? Because on my screen, ma'am, I just see skulls. Wait, what just happened? Did I get more bits? Look at this. The bits are flooding it out. All I get is show that ass or you're dead is what I read that as. Show ass or dead times 4. Show ass ASAP. Okay, I don't have a cool overlay like y'all do or whatever. Kendrick winning? Yeah, he took home a lot. You think it's all just a giant industry self-propagating itself because they know Kendrick's going to be in the Super Bowl this weekend? Ooh, lumber love. I love the lumber. I don't think I go here yet. We go here first? Diamond pass? No thank you. No thank you. No thank you. No monies. Ooh, 45 minions for free. Maybe the worst deal in America. What up to Curse? Lurking with no sound, massive sinus headache, and congestion right now. Hey, DeCurse, put your face a little closer to the screen. I'm gonna massage the bridge of your nose real quick, because that always helps me when I have some congestion. Just a little bridge massage. Here you go, bud. There you go. You gotta pop the polyps, you know what I'm saying? I didn't see it because Grammys are fake anyways, but dubs for kin. So woke. So based. So woke. Hey, to Curse. Shout out to Curse. Yeah, I hope you feel better, bud. Hate my when the sinuses are going bonkers. Okay, we don't do minions suck ass. Okay, so here we are. I hate how you have to spin this. What am I? Fucking cranking a lawnmower here? Oh, Jao Felix? For real, PB? First off, great comms, by the way. Hold on. Clash Royale. I can't even... Actually, I'm not putting myself in this category. That's a joke. Ward Prowse had his loan stopped with force too. Wait, this is all happening now? Oh, is today the last day of the transfer window? Or is that tomorrow? Hold on, I gotta find this out. This is all today. Holy shit. Okay, let's go big names here if we can. All leagues. Nope, all transfer. Top transfers. Okay, this is debatable. Ooh, Rashford did go to Aston Villa. I don't know if that's a great move for him. Okay, we're going to get to Clash Royale in 1 second if you're here for that. Sorry. Rashford did go there. We saw all those. Oh, and then John Duran. Damn, I can't believe they let him go. He's been on fire. Went to the Saudi League. Crazy. Dude, lots happening today. I think it will be all right for Rashford with Duran going. Yeah, that's the one thing. But like, I just know that Unai Emery is such a like I don't know if disciplinarian's the right word, but he definitely wants his attackers to have great work rates, right? And I don't know if Rashford gives you that, but we shall see. Did I miss something? Fake as fuck. Ward Prowse, we saw that. The Cursed, I gave you a bridge massage tonight at 11. Oh, there's a Pokemon I don't have. Hold on. Pokecatch. Great. Ultra Ball. Watkins isn't doing too great, is he? No, he's definitely cooled down. You know, and people, more Englishmen, I'm sure you can attest, wanted him to play more in the Euros, especially after the group stage. I mean, Harry Kane was giving y'all nothing up front. I mean, no dynamism in his runs, even when he would try to come short and build um and like link play, he wasn't, because here's the thing, Harry Kane, much like Wayne Rooney, are way underrated in their ability to play that like 9.5, right, to like pick it up, spread it around, link play nice little through balls in between lines, switch play with big switches, um and he's good at that, but he wasn't really that, like, his passes were generally accurate, but they were very reserved, conservative. I guess maybe the whole pressure being the captain, he didn't want to, make a mistake, didn't want to give the ball away, yada yada. But he wasn't giving you anything as a point man, right? No dynamic runs in behind. And then when he was linking, it really wasn't dynamic enough to warrant that. And so y'all would get in these progressive areas, and it just didn't have anything. It would stall out in Saka. Anyways, sorry. Your boy can talk ball. I love footy, as I told you. I'd honestly, not to sound cocky, I'd love to know if you find a better American at knowing footy. But anywho, long story short, Englishman, I love starting with the giant, by the way, Katie Cat, and your boy didn't get him this time. Not ideal. This might be my first loss here on stream in front of Katie. Performance issues, many would suggest. Yeah, but y'all wanted Watkins to start playing earlier in the tournament. He finally comes in, he scores the winner, mind you, and then um we don't, it's just like, man. Yeah, I'm losing this one. Not getting the giant to start with is not ideal. All right, we gotta play some defense here. And then you gotta want it. Yo, Katie Cat, if you're still there, there's been a debate. All right, Cell, thank you for hanging out. There's been a debate on what this Pekka says. I think he says, no way, no way. Cell thinks he says something else, and then a third person says he says something about like pancakes. I was going mad at Cole not getting much time in the Euros, but that was Southgate and his defensive tactics. Well, and again, man, most Americans don't care about it. But even the ones that do, your boy knows. Anywho, the thing is, well, I kind of felt for Southgate a bit in that regard, though, right? Because so much of y'all's success in the previous tournament, right? Going to the quarterfinals of the World Cup in 2018, right? Going to the semifinals. Well, hold on, what was the order? I think it was It was quarterfinals of the World Cup, finals of the Euro, and then semifinals of this past Euro. But so much of that success came on the back of y'all just being defensively solid and scoring when you can. You know what I mean? Dude, I'm getting my ass beat. Um, and a big reason, I think a big underrated part of those teams was Kelvin Phillips, right? But anyways, yeah, you're right. That's why we didn't see Cole. It's probably why we also didn't see what's his name? Harry Kane, or I'm sorry, Watkins that much, because I think Southgate was being like really cautious, basically. But even more so than previous years, like I think his thought is like, if I can just get us to the finals, I'll open up the tactics and stuff. But it doesn't always work like that. We're about to make a comeback. We're doing this. Pump them out, dude. Pump them out. This is how you do it. He does not say pancakes. He says, no way. No way. Oh, this is what you do, Katie. I'm just a natural born clasher. Rooney never showed up in major tournaments just like Kane. That's another great comparison between the two. The card lineup in the beginning can make a bad game. When you play him, when he hits, I think it's just... Wait, I thought it was over. I'm not going to lie. I switched off, and I might have let this dude come back. I just started playing this game, PB, like a month ago. Dude, no way I throw this by... I completely stopped playing. Not going to lie. Oh, no. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. I've thrown. I didn't throw. What a whirlwind of a match that was. When you play him, when he hits, I think it's just the sound he makes. Nah, it's no way. No way. Hopefully Tuchel can get us winning. Dude, that's such a good hire, but we shall see. I obviously like at any other than America, I root for Spain and England a lot. I grew up like one of my first favorite football players was Xabi Alonso, and then the next was Fernando Torres. So I have a huge affinity to Spain. I even still have a T-shirt that is, I got it before the 2008 Euros, right? It's a España 2008 Euros shirt, and I got it before the tournament started to support, because I was like, I'm rocking Spain, Fernando Torres, Xabi Alonso, Marcus Sena, Carlos Puyol, Abidal. No, Abidal is French. He played for Barcelona. Wait, what's going on here? Anyways, and then they won, and I was like, I kind of felt bandwagony, but I was like, yeah, when I picked Spain, they had not won in like 30 years. What is happening? Is this the season pass? Was all of that the season pass, Katie? That was a crazy game. I came back, then I almost threw it because I assumed my guys were going to win and I didn't need to play any more units. Wicked. How do you see your record again? Battle log. Is there a way to see like your lifetime? I mean, 21 wins. There's no like matches played. I know, like, I'm going to lose for sure one of these times. But I haven't yet. Battle log. Victory, victory. Victory, victory. Victories. It's just dubs. But again, obviously I know I'm not playing great people yet. I was the same with the Belgium team when they had Hazard. Ooh. That's how one of my best friends is is a diehard Chelsea fan as well. And he was the same way. Belgium was his second team. And Lukaku. Yo, wait. Okay, hold on. By the way, I think my alerts are broken because there's a few times now. Maybe they're just catching up. Oh, okay, that's what it is. Because I keep hearing my alerts, but I'm not seeing anything on my activity feed. And I feel really bad if y'all are hooking your boy up and I can't even see it. Tower placements will help elevate your gameplay at the level you are at. Tower placements. Which ones are towers? Are those like the tombstone and the spear goblin hut? What up, Jay Reed? Just hope we win tonight. Slipping out of these Champions League spots. Dude, there was a conversation about that yesterday I saw. It was like, who do you think's more likely to make that fourth or the... Because as of now, I think it's Liverpool, Arsenal, and then Forest. And so it's like, out of City and Chelsea, who do we think's more likely to get that final spot? And some people are like, Newcastle? Because every time... It just seems like Chelsea and City alternate on who seems like they want to not go on a run. But I definitely think after City's performance yesterday, y'all are more likely. Okay, we're not doing so hot. I'm locking it in. Sorry, no chat for a second. Night on night. Night on night action. Whoa, he just spawned him right in my wheelhouse. Oh yeah, that's because both my towers are dead. Come on, Pekka. I need you. Need you now more than ever. Sweet babe. No way. No way. KDB, Bashi, Hazard, Courtois, company. They're dude. When you talk about golden generations over the last decade or 2 decades, they're up there. Obviously, the mid 2000s English side with the homie Stevie G, your boy Frankie, Super Frankie Lampard, as y'all would call him. We call him Fat Frank, but to each their own. Ooh, Yo, Katie, I do that every freaking time. When I have a choice there, I click on one to read them, to read what they are, and then at least with the Brazil early, you're right, but at least with them, they made a World Cup final, 2 of them in a row. No, they made the World Cup final in 2002. That was the one in South Korea and Japan, right? They lost to beat Germany, right? Yeah, they beat Germany in that final. And then, obviously, they crashed out in 2006 early by their standards. But they were so good. Maybe even the late 2000s, you can argue better with like Kaká, Adriano, Dida was still very much in his bag. Yo, Katie, what were you saying about tower placement? What you said? Yes, sir. That was about towers. So towers are like anything like these buildings, right? Cannon would be considered a tower, or is it just the ones that dispense units? Supercomputer has put a 6 to end. Oh, supercomputer. I'm not mocking you. I'm obviously mocking. I work in analytics and I still mock. Like, I guess maybe because I'm 35, but hearing a phrase like the supercomputer, or like, I'm a huge college football fan too, like American college football. And we used to have the BCS system, and it was all based on like formulas and algorithms and stuff like that. And it's like, well, a lot of college football fans kind of want that to come back because this committee seems more arbitrary than the numbers seemed. I think us losing to City hasn't helped our odds, but that's the joys of football, isn't it? Anything can happen. Well said. Like y'all beating us in April with Callis. I think we talked about this in Fouls Cheat. Everyone talks about Gerard Slip and Dimbaba, right? Willie N. No one talks about freaking Callis. Basically hadn't played for y'all prior. Didn't play for y'all after that. He goes into Anfield that fine September morning and morning for me, evening for you guys. And he plays out of his fucking mind. Out of his mind. And like, so that one was crazy. I don't know why I just upgraded him. As Liverpool fans, we used to always joke that N'Golo Kante was like the Winter Soldier against us because, especially later, obviously he brilliant for Leicester, right? comes to Chelsea. Y'all win the Premier League. He's brilliant for y'all. Brilliant for several years. Wins the World Cup in 2018. But then he got really injury prone, right? And you know what it kept seeming like was happening? That y'all, this was the joke, was that Chelsea put N'Golo Kante under cryo freeze, and then they only bring him out of his cold slumber to play against Liverpool, absolutely boss the match, and then you put him back on cryo freeze for 4 months. And it's like, so the Callis thing hurt a bit more because we know N'Golo Kante is a world class player. He just was only fit seemingly for like 2 years to play Liverpool, whereas Callis truly came out of nowhere almost. It was like, what the hell, dude? I'll never forget that. But we were rushed. We rushed ourselves. We could feel the pressure of the thing. Like, I just remember in that game, it's the 60th minute. We have plenty of time. Coutinho gets the ball 40 meters from goal, takes a shot. So you're like, you would hope that everyone would be like, come on, no, keep it patient, move him side to side, right? Then all of a sudden, not, and you would think the veterans for sure, like Suarez and Gerrard, whatever, no, it would spread across the team. So Coutinho would do it. Okay, boom, everyone. Then moments later, Suarez would do it, and you're like, wait, did you not just get onto him for taking a 40-meter shot? Why are you taking a 35-meter? Now, granted, Suarez, well, Coutinho had a great long shot as well, in fairness. But anywho, that one, that's what frustrates. Like, it's when your team just starts taking pot shots, right? Just 30, boom, ball settled, hit it. And it's like, that's not what we've done all year. Why are we doing that now? Okay, lock it in. We want another giant. Big Daddy Poppy here. Look at his eyebrows. They're so hot. Wasn't that the Germany 7-1 Germany game? I think that was Rio. That would have been in well, no, so the game that I was talking about initially was in 2002. It was the World Cup final in South Korea. Brazil won. Oliver Kahn was still the keeper for Germany. The one you're talking about was essentially 12 years later in Rio in that World Cup. That was the semifinal, though. Brazilian fans would remind you that they were without Neymar and Thiago Silva that day. No. Oh, they're going to turn on my night, aren't they? So the Giant simply cannot target little guys, huh? I probably shouldn't have placed him right in that absolute bang town. I just set him up for failure like nobody's business right there. I kind of forgot that he wouldn't swing at him. Oh, we're down bad. This is the first loss here. Oh, we're done. We're down bad. Saving your elixir when you don't need to play something will gain you value. Value is valuable. That's 5 head. What's elixir? Is that the purple stuff at the bottom? That's like my mana juice. Oh yeah, we lost this one. They are all towers slash buildings. Got you. All right, I'm just throwing shit to the wind right now. We've lost this one. Sometimes you gotta get your first loss out of the way, you know. But also, can we just extend it? No, we can't. Imagine we sent it to overtime and won this. That's okay. GG's the Latin. GG's. I grew up when it was like Fat Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, same. Now, I didn't become a diehard fan of the sport until about 2006, 2005, 2006. So like that World Cup that I was talking about in South Korea, I would not have watched live. But then starting in 2006, that Germany World Cup, absolutely watched all of that live. Oh man, I could have. Wait, no, I can't. All right, what do you think of this debt, Katie? You got any suggestions? Is it too? Should I swap out? I feel like it's a little top heavy. Hold on, how do I do that again? Here, collection. Nope. Supercomputer is stupid, just bullshit, isn't it? Really? Yeah. Well,
I mean, if I really wanted to be nerdy, I can talk about how it's not, but it is, and it sounds. But the thing is, it sounds so pretentious, right? Because like to us, supercomputers should not be involved in sports, something that is entertainment, something that is recreation. Supercomputers should be trying to figure out the rate of particle acceleration, right? The decay of antimatter and dark matter, right? That's what we think of with supercomputers, doing advanced modeling for pharmaceutical companies, right? To figure out molecular makeups. And so when you think about like, oh, we're using a supercomputer to figure out who's going to finish top four in England, it just kind of seems a little pretentious, I think. But I'm here for it. I love sports, you know? Give us all the supercomputers. Speaking of supercomputers, you know an interesting little fact? One of the most advanced, if not the most advanced supercomputer on the planet, I think it's one of, I think technically as of right now, the most advanced supercomputer is in um, Japan, but America's building another one that's supposed to be better. Of course, it's a cock measuring contest. But anyways, one of the most advanced is of all the places in the world that you would think. To me, if you're like, where would you think the most advanced supercomputer in the world? I would say places like Tokyo, places in California, you know, the West Coast, around Palo Alto, Berkeley, right? No, Tennessee. Tennessee, the state of Tennessee has one of the most advanced supercomputers at a lab there. It's really crazy. Sorry, let me get caught up on chat. Love this song too. Saving your elixir, I read that. Okay, haha. In the start of the game, playing the giant at the back instead of the bridge gives you time to regain elixir and have a stronger. Oh, because I put him right on the border. I'm like, go in there, dude. Behind enemy lines. I didn't even think about that. Like by the time his fat ass gets to the bridge, you can get more elixir to give him a convoy. So normally my ideal start is like giant and then P.E.K.K.A. So the P.E.K.K.A. can deal with the little guys around the giant, but I see what you're saying. The giant will only go towards buildings. Yep, GG at the level you are at, it's good. For rule of thumb, each deck should have a tank, air troop, tank, air troop, big and small spell, win condition, cycle card, and building. Uh, what's a win condition? Is that like the meteor or something that you can just drop when they're really low? I'm gonna go get some food, man. So I'll catch you when you're on your next. Absolutely. A, I appreciate you swinging by for the first time, PB. Love talking football with you. I'm sure I'll see you around either in here or in Fowl's chat. Um, did I miss anything else? Exactly. Okay. What do you mean? Win condition is like the meteor kind of thing, like this guy. What's up with all my country music coming out of nowhere? Oh, okay. Yeah, have a great one, PB. Enjoy the rest of your day. And also go Blues, I guess. Go Blues. It's always nice when your team's in a position and playing well enough that you can just say, I don't care if my rivals win because I just think that we will win next week. Although I'm not saying that because we're in the second leg of the semifinals against Tottenham with our next match. So I don't want to sound cocky there. And we're down a goal. They won 1-0. 1-0. No, that's a spell. Okay, so it's okay, gotcha. I want to use him, dude. He looks badass, but I don't like the minions. All right, well, let's get into another one. Valkyrie looks good. This is what sells. She was rocking Valkyrie yesterday. Like, let me ask you this, Katie. Of these eight, are any of them in your main deck? Spear Goblins? Bomber. Say less, say less. Oh, he only costs two as well? And he starts as a level 5? Okay. That almost seems like the Bomber is the intended direct upgrade to the Spear Goblin. I actually meant to play the P.E.K.K.A., not the Musketeer, but we're out here. Dude, I don't think I need two buildings. I feel like I should have either the tombstone or the hut, not both. No way. Then for a push, giant at back, he will deal with the small troops instead of P.E.K.K.A. Use P.E.K.K.A. on defense against their heavy troops. Good comms. I definitely use P.E.K.K.A. mainly as like an escort for my giant. So is Bomber offensive or defensive more? Oh, we love Ellie Goulding around here. We love Ellie Goulding around here. Use P.E.K.K.A. Okay, so tank, air troop, big and small spell, win condition, cycle card building, rule of thumb. Giant at the back. P.E.K.K.A. on defense for their heavy troops. Dude, I like when one of the buildings though, you can protect it and it just is cranking out units for the free. Okay, so if they don't if I have like a musketeer and a P.E.K.K.A. ready, right? And they don't have a heavy troop out, is it better to do the musketeer? This is probably aggressive and can get my building destroyed quicker, but you know, YOLO. Oh, he's donezo. We're dumping the load. He can be both for sure if you place the grave. When you say he, are we talking about P.E.K.K.A.? I forgot how I worded it. Sorry. He can be both for sure if you place the graveyard 2 tiles from where you just put it. Things will target the skeletons instead of your tower. 2 tiles. You put the graveyard 2 tiles from where you just put it, which I think I put it right up against the lip of this. Uh-oh. This is no bueno. Get in there. I need you to fist him so good, Giant. Oh. Spooky time. So, can I look at the map after the match? Okay, so I put one of the graveyards right in front of this tower, like literally ass to mouth. You said put it 2 tiles from where you just did. You mean forward or to the right if they're like, let's say they're attacking down the left. Should I put it to the right to protect the building more? Because sometimes I put it actually closer to the guys because I like the idea of the building drawing aggro off of my small towers. But I guess if I'm trying to keep the graveyard in that case alive, I should put it a little away from the oncoming troops. Okay, we were talking about one of these little siege weapons. Wow, I haven't heard this song in a millennia. A literal millennia. So, what do you think? What are the thoughts about 2? Should I have 2 buildings or nah? Okay, that's fair. We can one of the times we're on a Discord, you can show me or something. Um, should I have 2 buildings or nah? Take goblins out. Okay, both take both buildings out. I've already taken the goblins out for the bomber. What up, Leafy? Welcome back, Cell. 1 building, but some people do 2. I've already taken the goblins out, Katie, for the bomber. So I think you're saying take the tombstone out now and put cannon in. I like that. Although the Tombstone was just putting in work, and it's cheaper. Okay, can't Harlem. I'm not Harlem shaking it right now. I got class in 8 minutes. Just dropped in to say hello. No, you don't. You have class in 7 minutes. I'm just kidding. What class, Leafy? You should airplay my stream onto the projector screen, and then I can conduct class. I'm trying to get you a cycle deck that's easier to use. It's up to you though. Um, but I'm only because you said quote take goblins out and tombstone, but I already had the goblin out. Unless you mean I should take the goblin hut and the tombstone out. Is that what you mean? I'm gonna get kicked out again. He says again. Maybe tomorrow. So later this stream or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I haven't listened to him. Actually, okay, we'll pull him up. I haven't listened to him in a hot minute. And I haven't listened to Mel's / Ethan's yet at all. Oh, you gave 9 songs. That's right. You're disqualified. I forgot. You gave 9 songs. Everyone look at Cell trying to cheat. Hold on. Cell's cheating. Gave 9 songs in an 8-song music playlist contest. I thought your canon was higher than 4. Hey, don't make fun of my canon. It's about the motion of the ocean, you know, not its size. But no, I can make it bigger. Hold on, let me upgrade it. With a player. Okay, so you think I should take the goblin? It's the first 8. Oh yeah, you're a size queen. We get it. We get it. Take the last one out, but we love Carrie Underwood. Although I don't know how much Mel / Ethan would be rocking Carrie Underwood. Katie, have I told you about the Creed J music challenge? If not, you can ! Creed J. I got class. Did I miss anything? Leafy said, "Hey, Cell." Leafy did Leafy what class? What's the class? Ugh. I'm trying to get you a cycle deck. Still not entirely sure what that means. You do 1v1 and I can show you gameplay options. Yeah, so you can beat my ass? Is that what? No, look at playlist again. Okay. It's a Baker's 8. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. That's funny. Yeah, so it's a music playlist challenge. The next one will start up here in the next week. The theme is well, you're good, Kira, because the next one starts up soon. You might remember this one for Black History Month. The playlist theme is Black women. I was later informed that there is actually, what is it, April is Black Women's Month, but I was already too deep in the process. So, yeah, we're Black History Month. We're shouting out the mighty black women in music. It would be you trying to attack my tower and me showing you the defense. Wait, so are you big broing me and you're like, hey, punch me? And I'm just, and you just, ha ha ha. You stick your hand out and I'm just like, uh, uh, like that? Is that what we're doing? No, I'm just kidding. I'm down for that. I'm not, I don't have so much of an ego that I can't get my ass beat in a game to figure out where where the bar is. Like, where's the standard? Where am I at? Where's the standard? Where do I want to get to? Iron sharpens iron and all that. Okay, but so going back to what you said with you want to cycle, you want me cycling or something like that. Do I take Goblin Hunt out? Okay, we're playing this, which means I need to put the playlist name on. You can be my baby girl. I can be your baby boy. This is a great submission. This is a great submission from the last. Hold on, sorry. I gotta get this right. Boom. Oh! Oh, that's close enough. No one's gonna notice. No one look bottom right. No one look bottom right. You don't see it. Go to my main screen real quick. Yes, ma'am. This one? Oh. Hold on. ADHD. Give me a second.
Thanks again, Katie and Kira, for the support earlier. Oh yeah, I'm clanless, dude. They call me clanless Joe Jackson over here. You're what are you, potato babies or something? Potato people? P- Clash potatoes. Clash. Press 3 lines. Sorry, hold on. We'll get back to that. Let me clan it up. When I was young. Nailed it. You can turn it up. All right, give me a second. Oh, by the way, I got new emotes for the subs in chat. I got a couple new ones. I got 2 Legolas ones. One Legolas shaking his head, and one Legolas crying. And then I got Grumpy Snake Plissken from the movie Escape from New York. Oh my! Oh, there's only 2 spots left. Location Canada. Clash potatoes. You're one of the leaders. Ooh, Chex is in it too. That's hot. Look, he's an elder. That's cool. Is that below leader? No, co-leader, then elder, maybe? Oh, look at me go. Training days, dude. Call me Denzel Washington. I'm King Kong. Uh, whoa, what is this? Hold on. I can donate some of my spare boosters or something? Annie is requesting arrows. Daily donations. I have 85. Does that mean I have like 85 spare right now? It does. Well, okay, what if I want to only donate like 15? Is there a way to adjust that? Where's mommy when I'm gone? Did you just type that? Yeah, Katie, this is too meta. You're talking to me through too many things. I'm just kidding. Um, is there a way to adjust how many I donate? There is. Oh, that is such a sick little. I need that. I need this. I need this. Annie, I'll give you all 85. I'll give you 100 arrow things for that title. Just only hit. Oh, it does one at a time. Oh, look at me go. I can only donate 2. Yeah, Sal, but I'm a man of the people. I'm a man of the people. I wanna request giant juice. He's probably hard to get, huh? Is this greedy to ask for that? Yeah, Sel didn't want me in the doghouse. Let it be known, well established, that she did not want me in the doghouse. No, 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 no. Let's establish how this is kind of the conversation. Okay, I'm gonna try to imitate the tone. It was, "Hey, I'm new. Can I join? I'm scared." What up, blessed? Hold on. I hope you're having a great Monday too. It's like, "Hey, I'm scared. Need clan." And then Sel was like, "You can join." And then I kind of gave her an out. I followed up and I go, so let's establish she did say I could join, but then I go, "Yeah, but I'm new and I don't want to take the space, especially if I'm only playing every couple days." Which, by the way, if you need to kick me out, Katie, and then maybe re-add me later if I truly dive into this game, that's cool. But anyways, long story short, I was like, I don't want to be a nuisance and a burden. And then Cell was like, that's my opportunity. Yeah, you probably shouldn't get in our clan at all, actually. You know what? Stay away. That was kind of the level. I said I need you to play more. That's kind of what I just said you said. Kinda. Bless, what up, dude? Miss you, bud. How my Monday's been fantastic. How's yours been if you're still there? Lower level, each rarity has a cap of how many can be rewarded. Extreme. He was in here earlier. Whoa, what is this thing? What is this guy? I can't right click or anything. It's like a haunted Kool-Aid man, or like a upside down Kool-Aid man. Ring on a finger. Shoot your shot when I see him. It's okay. She's already in my DM. We're gonna be great. All right, I'm gonna run this for a game. I think. Can I wait? I'm gonna friendly battle. Is this what you were talking about? Friendly battle, 1v1. Out of my hair. With the bomb lighting.
And this is why this song fits in the sports playlist, everyone. So this is the sports themed playlist, and cheeky entry here because she talks about her man on the Vikings. I said we kick out inactives, but stay in there, but oh, Cell getting spicy with me. I was just kidding. I know that I said that I wasn't gonna play in it. Okay, so I'm just attacking you. Something defensive. All right, oh, I gotta learn cannons. Too bad you can't like click on an info thing about these cards mid-match. I know there's really not the time to do it, but all right, this is a defensive structure. We shoot them and poot them. Oh, what is happening? Oh my God, she has the like tiki thing from Crash Bandicoot. Whoa. What is his name? Crash Bandicoot wood thing. Wood mask. Aku Aku. Dude, she's got an Aku Aku, dude. How? Need that. I need him ASAP. Alright, she's just beating my ass. Okay. Oh, she just hit me with like a sus thing. I think that's the Cell's emote sus. Whoa, she just threw an explosive. Dude, that barrel just actually dispensed troops on me. What the hell? Oh, it look. So all my things get scaled up to 11. I think Cell was telling me that. And then she also has these like spiked wooden rollers. Whoa! Whoa! She just hit me with like rainbow arrows. I just did the mistake that I had been doing that she told me not to do. Oh, it's drawing the aggro of my giant, and then it's a creature inside. Uh oh, I just got trapped in this bitch. What happened to my guy? Free him! No! Oh, he's gone in there. Oh, he's in the sex dungeon for too long. And then a goblin comes out. That's not how you draw it up. Dude, the Aku Aku, I need that. It shoots poison arrows. That's so cool. Okay, the elixir and set, like I was always thinking, you just want to be on the front foot. Well, you want to put these in your people as close to there as possible. But I see now with the elixir build up, you do not want that. Dude, you have some cool. I'm sure Cell has those little defensive units. You threw a barrel that had troops inside of it. You had a trap that drew the aggro of my giant. That was wicked. What is this going? Okay. That's an elixir golem. Oh, that's what you answered with this. Does he give you more elixir per like second? It increases your elixir gain rate. Dame la gasolina. Dame la salina. Oh, this guy's name's Funky Clutch. Oh yeah, see, he put his giant literally behind his tower. I can't remember now. Katie, did you tell me to take this hut out as well? Okay, I think we save up for another hut with this one. Maybe a cannon on the middle left. I did peck on the left because she said he's great against heavy units. Clearly he is. I no, okay, that was the right play still. Stick with the cards you are familiar with, and as you progress, I hope you navigate decks. Okay, cool. Well, I wouldn't say I'm familiar enough with any of them to not do what's the better play, if that makes sense. Um, but I do. Well, okay. So I'm guessing at some point you progress past both the tombstone and the goblin hut. Like you probably rarely use either. Okay, this isn't good. Lock it in, Creed. We need to save up for the giant. Oh, I put him too far forward again. I need something to protect him ASAP. Oh, not good. Not good. I'm gonna start driving BRB. All right, sounds good. Speaking of which, I need to go make sure the whole every like Leia. So I was telling Cell about this last night. One of my dogs, Katie, wasn't feeling good yesterday. She was like throwing up off and on, and so we're taking her to the vet today. And I actually need to go make sure that that's still like everything's peachy about that. I didn't want to play a lot because it was unfair. No, no, no. Um. Oh, yeah. She's worried about her reputation. I'm like, oh no way, she let all booty cheek bandit beat her first try. Yeah, you didn't attack. You were just showing me some of the cool defensive stuff you have. Oh, you lose. Okay, that makes sense. You gain and lose trophies. Okay, that's how you rank up. So where are y'all at? Like way up here, 10,000 plus? Question mark. The Aaron Carter how I beat Shaq is such a good submission. Aaron Carter, this is how I beat. That's how I beat Shaq in the sports themed Creed J playlist. I'm 9,000. So at the end of Trophy Road. Oh my God! Look, they have an arrow button that instantly takes you to the bottom. Imagine Marvel Snap had that. Wow, you're up there. Leafy, you aren't kidding. Also, how's class? Is the professor not there yet? Or did you decide to put me on the projector after all? What up, chat? All right, what up, class? Today we're going to learn about the mitochondria. It is the powerhouse of the cell. Okay. Dude, I really want that banner that one person had watching you on mute. That's probably the best way to experience my stream, I'd imagine, actually, the more I think about it. Um, I saw Katie, you were using this. Is this the one you have? Oh, not what we wanted. The Goblin Cage, or where is it? Is the one that you have a more advanced version? I mean, obviously it's leveled up more, but I mean, is it actually different? Also, why can't you check the info of these things? Like, why do you have to equip them to then have an info button? Can we talk about that? Ooh, I have enough wild cards to upgrade the giant. Should I do it? Oh, okay, okay, okay. Is this the same run you used against me? Goblin Cage? Ooh. Oh, sorry. I ask a lot of questions at once. Is your yee about I should use my wild cards on the giant, or is the yee about um that the Goblin Cage is what you used against me? I can't believe this song is playing and Cell's not here to hear it. All right, I'm gonna play one more. We got to get a dub here. I don't want to swap. The Goblin Hut's too expensive. I like, if I'm being honest, I know it's higher level, but I like the Tombstone more just because it's cheaper. I use it against you. I would focus more on your support troops than the giant, but up to you. Good comms. That's what I'll do then. I love the P.E.K.K.A. Does he get the juice? The arena is a certified butterfly free zone. No distractions for Pika, only destruction. That's hilarious. Oh, it does have a pancake right here. Is that what this stands for? Pancake Enjoyer Katy Cat Ally. Nailed it. Put the deck back the way it was. You mean put like, hold on, like this? Or how I had it before? Oh, I like the bomber over the spear goblins, I think. Although it's only one unit versus three. Where's my spear goblins? Here. Or do I rock the spear goblins until I can upgrade my bomber? Okay. I'm talking yes and yes. Oh shit. Okay. We're gonna take the bomber out for now. Spear goblins in. I'm gonna rock the tombstone. I like the cannon though. I think. You said 2 tiles. I guess it depends on which way they're rushing, huh? I waited to deploy that P.E.K.K.A. there because I wanted them to start fighting out of the range of this tower. I think I didn't wait long enough. No, I did not. But that was the logic. There was logic there. No way. Oh, look at them just flood out, dude. They just flood out in the middle 4 tiles to pull troops. Okay, comms. Wow. They just used the meteor on me? Is that what that was? Damn. Those arrows just absolutely wiped my squad, but that's okay. We got a little pit. Yeah, that's fireball. Center for is that that's where I put it though, right? I kind of like deduce what you meant by middle four correctly. Oh, I gotta stop looking away sometimes. Uh oh. No way. Well, if you put it in the dead middle, can it hit target people on both bridges? Draw aggro, Knight. I need you to draw aggro for me. Sweet Melissa. Oh, man. Ah, my Knight's going to get fucked up. Or my Giant. Yo, what up, Egon? But I mean, move it back, 4 back, so it's center between. Okay, gotcha. So horizontally, I had it right, but I need to bring it back a couple. How's your Monday been so far, Egon? Earlier, we were talking footy for a grip. There's a new member of my community who's a big Chelsea fan. He's from England. PB Hole. Um, yeah, we were chatting it up. I'm sure it was a boring Katie for sure. No, no, not at all. Um, not at all. Do I do one more? I think I do one more. Yo, I am gonna play some Snap. I think I'm still in the Snap category. I'm gonna switch back here in a couple minutes. Sorry, I didn't mean to clickbait you. So like right here, maybe one tile up? Question mark. All right, I need a giant. Dude, he is just absolutely dumping his load. Can we get some juice cakes? I need some beef cakes over here. Real girthy lads. This is a great example of being able to build up the elixir before your giant gets to the crucial part. What about there? There. There. Wow, this is definitely a sell music submission for sure. Dude, he's just got the absolute nut. Okay, maybe I do bring the Goblin Hut back. That thing, seeing it against me again reminds me how much I loved it. Yes, it's more expensive, but dude, the units are so good. This might be an L. I know that's risky up there. It's going to get hit early, but I want him to get and protect the giant as quick as I can, to be honest, is the logic. Since I've already effed up so bad. Yeah, we're getting our ass beat. His level 6 or whatever they are, level 6 giant or knight is very good. We're down bad. I just got absolutely blasted. Doing good things. Hope Happy Jata's back at Celtic. Also excited about the new Final Destination movie. There's a new Final Destination movie? Dude, when's the last time they released one of those? A decade? New Final Destination movie. Oh, also, what is this, Kate? Katie, you had a freaking Aku Aku from Crash Bandicoot against me. He was shooting poison darts, the whole nine. Oh, dude, that's sad. Tony Todd died. He's in a bunch of good stuff. Final Destination 6 ditches streaming release is now coming to theaters and IMAX. 6 Bloodlines. The long-awaited sequel. That's being generous. It's not only returning to the big screen, but will hit IMAX. The first two are incredible, but like with a lot of franchises, it definitely goes off the rail. When was the last one? Oh, I was all over it. Dude, 14 years. I think actually the first 3 are good. I like the third one as well. I don't think I ever saw this one. Also, one of my least favorite trends in entertainment is what we see here. Or an example of this is like, so I love the recent God of War games. God of War that came out in 2018 and then God of War Ragnarok. But it's so funny when a franchise will have like God of War 2, God of War 3, right? And then it goes on a decade-long hiatus. Okay, then they reboot the franchise and they call the next one, the first one in the rebooted, God of War. And it's like, it just gets very confusing and convoluted. Sometimes you'll see this though, it's like, or it's very lazy. They're like, all right, we're not going to call it Final Destination. We're going to call it, well, here we go. Hear me out, guys. The Final Destination. Oh, we love it. We love it. Brilliant. And then they go, Final Destination 5. Why wouldn't you just call this one Final Destination 4? I'm sorry, what? Anyway, sorry, I get on that rant every now and then because I see these and it's just, they make no sense. Just give it a subtitle. What's wrong with subtitles nowadays? It's called a Dark Goblin. All right, next playlist. Please? Question mark. The Giant is your tank and win condition. So him in front to tank damage while your support troops, i.e. goblins, musketeers, will kill anything attacking the Giant. Was like Scream. My friend wanted to watch the 2 newer ones and I got confused as Scream. Yeah, that's Scream did it too. And like, I think I would rather them do the Final Destination. And so in that example, I think I prefer them adding the word the instead of just doing what God of War did and just calling it as if the first God of War doesn't exist. Or like Call of Duty. There's Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Well, technically, the first Modern Warfare game is Call of Duty 4, right? It's Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. So then later, when they rebooted the Modern Warfare franchise or what part of the franchise in 2019, they just called that game Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now, if more people knew the first one was called Call of Duty 4, then it wouldn't be as confusing. But it was, so now you got to go, oh, I'm playing Modern Warfare. Which one? The 360 or the, or I'm playing Modern Warfare 2019. I'm playing Modern Warfare 2 2021. It's like, when I'm saying God of War, I'm playing the God of War 2018. It's like, could they have not, especially with God of War. The first one is Greek. The first like trilogy or whatever is all Greek mythology. The latest ones are Norse mythology. Could it not just have been God of War? Yggdrasil. I'm trying to think of obviously a Norse mythology word that we don't hear. Like obviously Asgard's too obvious. Blah blah blah. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to Snap for a little bit. Oh, actually, no. I think I'm gonna end stream because I have the whole dog to the vet thing. I need to make sure things are straight, and I don't know how long this is gonna take, this phone call, so I don't want to leave y'all here for 10-15 minutes. So I do think I'm gonna call it. Yeah, trailer dropped today. Okay, I'll watch the trailer with you real quick. Um, I am almost certainly gonna play again or stream again here in a couple hours. This. Oh, and I don't know if I can show this on stream. Actually, never mind. Never mind. This might not be one I can show on stream. To be honest. Um. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna put the link in chat. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna put the link in chat. Everyone can queue it up themselves if you want, and then you can see me react to it, but I'm not gonna show it on screen. Just in case. Uh, uh. Okay, the movie isn't that scary. It's the movie House of Wax. I'm sure y'all have seen it. Maybe it has Paris Hilton in it. Woo woo. It's okay. It's solid, but it's not a. But there's one scene that has just been seared into my brain. And if you've seen that movie, there's a part. And this is not a spoiler, but one of the attacks the bad people or whatever do is they basically have like an underground little crawl space thing. And so one of the good people is standing there, right? And there's like a trap door near where they're standing. So person standing there, and there's like like a little door that goes to like a basement or a cellar or whatever, right? And the bad person in House of Wax, like, and the camera angle cuts to like a side shot close up, and all you see is a person's like ankle, their heel, the lower part of their leg, their foot, their heel, their ankle, right? And then the dude who pops up takes like a big ass like hedging shears, like you would cut bushes with, and they just cut their Achilles. They literally snip the good person's Achilles, so they couldn't run the rest of the movie. And that thing has seared. Anyways, the beginning of this trailer reminded me of that. Although all she's doing is getting her tongue pierced. How about that? That's subversive. Okay, we will show that for a second. They're showing this. We know it's a scary movie. This is not violence. She's getting her tongue pierced. I still don't want to see that. That hurt. That looks like that shit hurts. All right, if it gets bloody, I'm taking it off. Oh, yeah, it's fucked. What's gonna happen? Oh no. Uh-uh. Oh shit balls. Okay, here's one of the cool things about Final Destination movies. And I know I have weird analogies and segues and stuff, but there was a board game from the 90s called Mousetrap, and you had to set it up, and it was all about like there was like a little ball, right? And basically it would like doop 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 doop, and then like the ball would land on there'd be like a seesaw, and the ball would land on it would go rails, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm talking about? Roll, boom, blah blah blah. Final Destinations have always nailed that, where it's just like this. You remember, dude? I love that game. Um, Final Destinations have always triggered that little itch, where it's just like a cool like domino effect or chain reaction of stuff. W stream, I will catch you online, buddy. Hope your dog always get. I thank you very much. Same. She was like shaking and then puking, but I think she's okay. She's looked a lot better today. She hasn't puked at all so far. The crash test dummy. That's a nice little Easter egg. Callback. I don't want to watch this dude get impelled here though. Oh, dude, hold on. This is what I'll look at the fan. Watch it swinging by these chains. Hold on. Oh, dude, that's so spooky. Oh no. Oh yeah. He's gone. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna end it there. I appreciate every lurker. Katie, thank you so much for the gifted and hanging out and the advice and the strategies. I look forward to doing this more. Um, Kira, if you're still out there, thank you so much for the bit. Cell, bless for swinging by. Egon, Leafy, PB, good chatting with you. J Reed, BD, I appreciate it. Y'all stay cute, stay handsome. I will see y'all.